Greetings, people of the internet. My name is Felicious, and look, we're done with Kirby. Eventually we'll come back and do rigging, but I don't know how to do that right now, so yeah. This is the finished product. This guy's rosy cheeks, his awesome eyes, and his smile. Yay! He's complete, 100% done. I am very happy with how this came out, and I wanted to show that before we got started on our next project. We're going to start up a new file. I don't know how that's going to look on the recording, but whatever. It only took a couple of seconds. Now, as suggested by iCrakenPro, who's also here with me, we will be trying to model a dog. A low poly dog. What kind of dog, I should ask?
Dalmatian.
Dalmatian it is. That'll be easy enough to texture. So, go tab, edit mode, face select, escape. We'll want to press E to extrude. Click there, about, extrude again. We want to have 3 round about the same segments as a rectangle. Banana. We can scale these back to squares in a little bit. Scale it in. It's starting to look a little more body shaped. Let's scale it down a little bit. We can press Control R and make a loop cut. I'm curious what'll happen if we do mesh vertices. Wait, no, mesh vertices smooth vertex. It shrank. Do it again. It's definitely much more body shaped. So I guess we can just scale it back up. That works. Now we want to view front crap. R, Y, no X, R, 90, ESC, R, Z, 90. Perfect! I want the back to be smaller. The front's good the way it is. We'll want to make a couple of loop cuts. We don't want to do that loop cut. Loop cut there, we'll say. And then there. Now we'll alt-right click select these all around the middle. And now we're going to press the X key and hit dissolve edges. Now we can model the tail. So we'll want to make some extrude, move it up a little, extrude again, up a little bit more, extrude, up just a little bit more. And that's a good start on a tail, don't you think? Now we'll want to alt-right click, edge select, shift alt-right click, shift right clicking. There we go, and then we'll scale those in a little bit. Shift Alt right click deselect that one. Scale it in some more. Scale it in a little more. Go to face select. Scale that one in a little more. Let's extrude it again. Move it up. Scale it some more. That's a good enough tail as any. So, I guess we would want to move on to the legs next. And for that, we actually need to put this loop cut back. Maybe. No. Undo. 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 You know what? No, let's start on the head next. Extrude up some more. Take this face, extrude it up, move that. RZ90, not 90, 0. 0. RX 0? RY 0. I guess we're just gonna have to eyeball this one. There we go. Move that back. We'll move this edge up and in. Please ignore that. Our apologies. That looks about good. Face select this, move it over a little bit. We'd want a loop cut here. Select this face, move it out. Select this, I guess. Scale it in. That looks about good. That looks about good for the body so far. I think I'd like to delete these faces, these two as well. And then what we can do is we can edge select these top 4, which nothing else is selected, and press F, and it'll fill a hole in. Now we're going to be doing something a little more complicated. The head. First, move this up. That looks good. Shift A. Add a cube. Actually, no. Let's undo that. We want to go into object mode. Move our body over here for a minute. Shift. Move that to about the origin. Shift A. Add a mesh cube. And tab to object mode again. We want to subdivide once, maybe twice. Twice will be good. We want to mesh vertices, smooth vertex. Do that a couple of times until we get it rounder. Smooth vertex. There really should be the hotkey for this. That looks almost good, so we'll go into vertice select. Select these outer corners since they're not being pulled in as much. And we'll shift right click to select them all. One by one. That looks good. And we'll scale it in until the eyeball looks good. I'd say that looks about good. We'll want to move these edges. We'll want to rotate R0, no R. X0. I'm going to rotate this so it's more flat-ish. Move it up some. Move the edges. Escape. You know what, let's undo that. There we go. So, since it's a dog of sorts, we'll obviously want the nose. So, we extrude from the front. These ones we'd want to RX0. No. That looks good. We can start scaling it in a little bit. Extrude it some more, move it up, scale it, and move it up a little more, scale it in a little bit. I think 2 extrusions is actually good for that. And we just want to mesh vertices, smooth vertexes a little so it comes more to a bit of a point. Vertice select this point, move it in just a little, since to me that looked a bit too far out. And we will select these vertices. I don't know what happened to my voice there, but undo, shift right click. There we go, and then we can scale it out a little bit. There we go, that looks more roundish. Then, like we did with our original cube that was subdivided and smooth, we can scale this in some. And that looks like a really good dog head so far. I don't know what Dalmatian's ears look like, so I'll go look up a reference photo of that later. But what we want to do now is we want to make some loop cuts. Make one more loop cut. Didn't want to make it there. Wanted to make it there. And then I wanted to... No, I think that's good now. Because we're going to need to attach these two meshes together eventually into one entire mesh of things. Let's go back into object mode, escape. Let's actually move this out of the way now that we're done with the head for right now. After the episode's over, I'll probably look up a reference photo or something. And let's smooth the vertices and see what happens. Oh wait, I don't have anything selected, so it wouldn't work. Smooth vertex. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Let's do it one more time, see what happens. That looks almost good. Let's undo that one. Let's undo that last. No. History tab, redo. There we go. And now we will go into face select. C, middle click to deselect the neck. Crap. We don't want these parts to be smooth anymore, so we'll smooth the vertex one more time. There we go, that looks like a nice brown body shape. Now we'll take this face, move it back some, scale it out some. And that looks pretty good so far. I think that's good for right now. Let's add some legs though. Well, no, we're gonna do this a little more complex style. Why? Because we can. There's all those edges. We're going to want to add legs here and here for the front, and then the same on the back. But hold on, I'll just show you what I mean. Alt right click, do all those edges, So we'll be adding legs here, here, here. Those 4 places. Those places that I have highlighted right now. I'm going to leave the video up here for a few seconds so that when I record the next episode, I'll know where I want to attach these legs. Okay, so now let's go into object mode. We wanna actually scale this object down so that the scale is correct. Would you say that's good for scale? Kraken, what would you say?
I don't know.
Well, think about the proportions of a dog's head.
Can't even see it. Yeah,
Okay, so we'll shift right click to select these two, move them out of the way, put the cursor back in the center about, click, perfect. Shift A, add another cube. Now we're gonna make some legs. We want to subdivide. We want to smooth the vertexes real quick. No, undo. Start making this a little more leg shaped. Undo. There we go. So we want to move all these back faces back. We'll right click, select these or edges, move them forward a little, select these faces on the outside, go to this tool that we used for Kirby, and move them in. We want to select all of these. No, let's just face select, it'll be much faster. Click. Click. There we go. Now we move these, and that looks good. That looks good right now. Oh yeah, this needs to be more rectangled at the top. Move those in. Oh, too far. About there looks good. It'll do. Move these out some. It's a little more leg shaped. We want to move the. No, let's undo all that. Undo the point of those being out again. So we select all of these and we want to move them in to they're about there. Edge select, that's good. Go that way. Move it out. Perfect. Or as good as it'll get for right now. Well, we can go to vertice select and move this one back so it's more rounded. But other than that, that looks pretty good for start of the leg. Now we'll take these, extrude them downwards, and start making a foot. Escape, undo. That one outward. More angle it like that. Extrude this one outward. Move this one at an angle more like that. Look forward. My voice is getting all weird because I don't even know why, but it is. That looks very derpy. see if we can undo that, all that. Yeah, we can. Awesome. So let's try something. Select all of these, extrude, escape. We want to scale it out some, move it down some, so that's all flat.
What is
This is going to be the leg.
that?
It's going to be scaled down. It's just large right now, so that it's easier to model and work with. And there's a good bottom of a foot start. We are going to select this, all of this, all of this, all of this. Deselect that. Move it forward just a little bit. No, undo that. I just want to move these two forward a little bit. That looks good. And take this edge, move it back. There we go. It's a little more round now. Can we extrude just edges? Oh, that's cool. We can. If we S, move them out. Great. Now if we take these faces, because they're now just single side planes, go to mesh faces, and there should be a solidify tool somewhere. Solidify, here it is. Wait, undo the solidify, deselect that. Now we still mesh faces, solidify. Now we just select this one, faces, solidify. Why does it move it that way? There we go. Move. That way. Perfect. This way. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I can fix that. Fill those. It looks decent-ish. Not really. It needs to be tweaked a lot more. I'm going to select all of these top and bottom ones, not the side. Just the top and bottom. Go to this one again and put it down. No, I want to undo that. I just want to move these top faces down. These two can be just moved like that. Ooh, knife tool time, because that is a 5-sided polygon, and we don't want those. You know what, I'll do that in a minute. I want to have this other little toe thing fattened out a bit. Okay, now we can knife tool. Wait, S. A. A to select everything. View, align, view selected. Nope, I want to select. Select these. View, align, view selected. Here we go. Now deselect everything, knife tool. There, that vertex, connect to that vertex, enter. Select this one, move it to this one, enter. And that one to that one, enter. There we go. That looks a bit more foot-like, don't you think? Leg-like, whatever you want to say. We should want to move these in. The legs look a bit fat. So move these in, select these back faces, move them in a little bit. That looks like a really nice start on a foot. Leg. Both. All three. All of them. Whatever. There. Geez, I gotta fix the knife tools now. Okay, so we'll do edges. Select these three edges. Dissolve them. Guess we'll have to knife tool that later. Want to select these, move them in. Move these in, out, not in. What am I saying? Okay, we want to loop cut there, about. That a little bit. Control Alt right click. No. Alt right click. Those up. There we go. S. Extrude those out. Okay, S. Pull that one out. Pull that one out a little more than the others. Pull that one out. Just about to sit. No, under. No, no, no. There we go. Those two out there. That there. Now I want to scale it down. Make a vertical loop cut. And that can be where I connect it with the knife tool for the middle one. No, I still need more. Now I need more than one knife tool, but that's okay. We will fix our more than four, well, more than whatever. We'll fix it later. This is what I'm trying to get at. I'm having trouble forming words right now. I don't know why. That looks good. Move all of these out until they look about good. I think that is a great start on a foot. And you know what? I'm gonna leave the episode here because my voice is starting to hurt and I would like to take a short break. But we will be back for another episode later. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment down below what you thought and other things you want me to see me come bring to life in Blender or something. And yeah, other than that, that's about it. If this is the first video you've seen by me, make sure to subscribe. Check out iCracken Pro, link in the description. What else? Don't think there is anything else. Okay. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.